Got a new chess piece. So back to what we were saying about what we've learned. We now know of the makers, and if you recognize the size of this gentleman, you may recognize another maker we've met before. But we'll get to that a little later. Secondly, we've learned as well now the Tree of Life can resurrect life, but something tells me there's gotta be a price to it. Press to add contents information. Okay. So we've got Serpent Tome. Okay, what is a Serpent Tome? I'm now intrigued. This is back here. Nope. No, it's alright, it's gotta be all the way there. So that's the place we gotta go.
This is no place for a horse.
Okay, so we can't summon Despair. And Dusk, for some odd reason, is flying around a bit batty. Can't go up there by the looks of it. Sorry, Dusk, but we can't. Sorry, Dust. Sorry. Why do you think Dusk? His name's Dust. Sounds similar, but it's spelled differently. But in anywho. Uh-oh, something's going on. Ah. The Tri-Stone. Now, when you look at the graphics in this game, guys, I mean, for its time, it was considered by many a, advanced graphics. I mean, but if you compare it to the graphics these days, it's nothing. Alright, let's get some glitter. Because I'm going to need to buy stuff soon. There we go. Oh, it's just a punch bag. Now, where did that old guy go? Oh, there you are. Let's talk to you.
The Reaper. It's about time you came. The Makers are dying, and our realm. We few are all that remain.
A warrior's life is never easy, old one.
Aye, not easy, but simple. I always saw my end with blade in hand, a field of enemy dead before me.
And what glorious end awaits you hiding behind these gates?
You cannot fight corruption, nor can you harm it. You can only kill those it has claimed. Every blow I strike against corruption is a blow against my own people. Muse on that, Rider, before you mark me as a coward.
Right, so now we can train now. As you can see, we can acquire, new abilities and attacks. So we're going to go for the free one here, which is Harvest of Revenge. Yep. So now we know that skill. So that gives us more powers and skills. So let's talk again to him.
I can end your troubles, Maker.
Well, you're welcome to try. This blade is more ancient than you, Rider. And taller to boot.
Oh yeah?
I'll break it, and you down to size.
Let's fight.
Surprised you've gotten this far.
Okay.
Surprised you've gotten this far.
So basically, guys, it's like a little training match. It's not like a full-on death match. A shame, really. I wanted to see how far we can take this, but well, never mind. But anywho, folks, let's go and talk to Ayla. See what she's got for me. Ooh, what's this? I'm gonna look at this. Ah, it's inbox. Oh yeah. So basically, guys, in the old game, you could get special loots and all that from THQ. But as you all know, THQ is no longer existent, so that pretty much is worthless. Hey lass, I take it you're Ayla?
Baker's beard. The rumors are true. A horseman in the Forge lands. The name's Alia, and that's my brother Valis.
Alia.
We are the keepers of this forge. Though I reckon that means less now than once it did.
This is a Maker's Forge.
Nay, the Maker's Forge is lost to us, silenced by the hands of corruption. But in its depths we once crafted the dark towers of hell and the cities of heaven.
Now you make trinkets?
And you, one of the four, now seek the aid of the Makers? I guess we've all fallen from high places.
I came here seeking the tree, and your elder speaks of fire. What is it?
Aye, the fire of the mountain, the Stonefather's blood. It once flowed into our forge, as did the tears. Both imbued our craft with incredible power, the heart and the soul of stone. But corruption has taken them, and now our forge is silent.
Why does this concern me?
The way to the tree is lost, barred by corruption. You can no more leave this place than we. Restore our forge, and the tree can be reached.
I don't follow your reasoning.
We are makers, not warriors. But we are not without our weapons. Before the forge was lost, we crafted a mighty creature of soul and stone. A colossus to fight this corruption. But to awaken him requires a maker's key. And we need our forge to craft one. Will you help us?
So basically, guys, we have a new quest, which is to get the fire of the mountain so they can forge a key to create a construct to face corruption. Sounds easy enough, but let's have a look at what else we can do. The cauldron.
What is this cauldron?
A temple built in the shadow of Stonefather's peak. There the fire of the mountain was harnessed and passed into our forge. Ride east of town, ride through the charred pass and towards the cindery peak of the Stonefather. There you will find the cauldron.
Okay. What about your brother? He seems to be quiet.
Man of no words, your brother.
But hardly silent. His voice is the ring of the hammer and the roar of the white flame.
Yes, he works while you talk. I may have need of a blade.
Is your need greater than ours, horseman? I think not. We fight for the survival of our realm and our kin. Prove worthy, and mayhaps we can do business.
So basically what you're saying is we have to earn the right to get the blades. Alright. Fair enough. Let's have a look at the other side, see if there's anything there. So basically, guys, what they're saying is they have the means to fight corruption, but they don't have the way of making the stuff to deal with corruption. Okay. Now, who are you?
It is no... We've been awaiting your arrival, horseman. Your shadow has long hovered over this realm.
Many know the Reaper, old one, but I don't know you.
We are the builders of this world, but corruption seethes at its heart and destroys in days what we shaped over eons. Adar does his best to soothe our pain, but our souls yearn for only one comfort. Death. We are without hope.
So for this woman, guys, you can buy talismans and potions.
You despair, old one, and yet raise life from the earth.
I am a shaman, bound to this task even as our days darken. We are as the vines, coming to root, then to flower, and then to decay, dropping seeds upon the dust. A circle everlasting. I cannot stop it. Nor can I stop you.
Okay, so what about the tree?
Tell me more about the Tree of Life.
The forest around the tree has been corrupted. It hungers. You cannot reach the tree, not with breath still in you.
Okay, shaman, tell me what you see.
Not all quests are left unfinished. A gift for you, in honor of all your brother has accomplished.
Ooh. Prelude of the Horseman. Maya, the mark of the shaman, has given you this prelude. Path, the path of a brother troubles you, she said. It's your past, but also your future. Okay. Chills, Chaos Fang. Oh, yes. Now, if you remember this scythe, guys, this is the same scythe that we used in number 1. So, basically, Chaos Fang is the scythe we're going to be having. Corruption.
Tell me, shaman, what is corruption?
I only know what I fear it to be. That corruption is hate given life, and that hate does not come from trees or stones, but from ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Horseman, do you ever doubt your future?
No.
So one like yourself would set out to change a fate that displeases him. That is a long and dangerous path, even for death himself.
How is that your concern, shaman?
Only that I am skilled at crafting talismans. If you gather the proper materials and return them to me, I'll make a potent talisman to aid you on your journey.
What do you require?
Stalker's bone, mordant dew, and carven stone. It is not a simple charm.
Where can I find them?
Somewhere in the Forge lands. I rarely leave Tristone, but that pup Khan is always out exploring. He can tell you more, no doubt.
Right, now, that Khan, as they say, is someone we'll be going to be visiting soon. And he's important to this whole story. Now, I keep forgetting it's Play Select. There it is, Chaos Fang. Now that we got the weapons that War used in the last game, this should get interesting. Now, before we go anywhere, I'm going to save. There we go. So let's have a talk with Fang before we begin anything, and then we'll take it from there. Hey, Fang, where are you? Oh, I forgot I don't have double jump yet. And there's my hammer. There you are. Oh, and the other one as well. There we go. Let's talk.
Horseman, you'll find not that way, but trouble.
Do what you must for your kin, old one. For mine, I ride to the cauldron.
Well, if you fancy your corruption waist deep, that's as good a place as any. You know, there's a reason this gate is here. And if you were a friend, I wouldn't let you pass. But then, who is friend to death?
Yeah, hardly anyone.
Have you wisdom to share, or was it long since knocked loose in battle?
Wisdom ain't like teeth. I've plenty left. Enough to stay clear of the cauldron. The ancients filled it with right nasty traps. But one so clever as yourself will surely elude them.
Was that sarcasm there, pal? If it is, I'm gonna chop you down to size one day. But in anywho, I think it's time for us to leave. Care to open the door? Yeah? What do you want, old one?
Is more valuable than I, horseman. You should make haste to the temple.
I alone won't save your realm. You speak of the forge.
Aye. Without the fire and the tears of the mountain, without the forge itself, we have no means to clear the forest and reach the tree of life.
What then?
Our power is over creation, yours over death and despair. You are Nephilim, Lord of Destruction, perhaps in that.
Right, so it's now hinting towards the Nephilim a little bit. It's saying about him, about his, his background, because remember in the beginning of the story, it said that the Nephilim put lots of worlds to the sword and destroyed them. So what they're saying is that death is partly the epiphany of the Nephilim race. Well, were the race of the Nephilim, because they're all dead. Or are they?
Just how old is the forge?
It is as ancient as the realm itself, and perhaps even older. It is said the forge was the first thing we makers built, that in its depths we shaped entire worlds.